this is Darlene Cusanza, and we're here again today because it's National Crime Victims' Rights Week, and we're giving you the voice of our victims so that you can learn. And I'm thrilled to have Miss LaRicha here, Alfred, with
Thank
me,
you.
And her son Jamere, regretfully suffered a gunshot wound and was a victim of homicide. Thank you so much for being with me today and talking to people and letting them know the journey that you've been and sharing some words of wisdom to others who might be in this stage in their life.
You know, Jamere was murdered on December the 25th, 2020, which was Christmas Day. He was with two cousins. They went to Walgreens. Someone was shooting at one of the cousins, and unfortunately, Jamere was struck in the head by one gunshot bullet wound. Since then, life has definitely changed for me and Jamere's father. Jamere would always have two parents, which is me and his dad. Now we walk in justice for Jamere. Jamere's case is still open. We have not heard from the family that he was with about his case, about who they think may have done this. And also, we don't know who the trigger person was with this. Since then, I've started a foundation, which is the King Jamere Alfred Foundation, that supports other siblings that has lost a loved one or a sibling in senseless gun violence, and to help families that have been impacted by gun violence.
No, I mean, that's incredibly important because the common theme through all of this is, it's not just the victim and their immediate family. This is the entire community.
Yeah.
And particularly Jamere, short story, we were filming a video for against school violence and getting kids to speak up. And one of the young people who were in the video was Jamere's good friend from
Bruce Music, yeah.
And not knowing this, any of knowing this, and when we started talking about why are you here, why is it important for you to share a message for speaking up? Is it because I lost my best friend to gun violence?
Yeah.
So you never know the paths that this takes, and
you don't.
Everybody.
Yeah. For us, we sent Jamere with family. So I mean, down south, that's what we do. Holidays, we send our children with family. Jamere's bags came back, but he didn't. And it's hard for us. Family has been, of course, divided since that. And for me, it's like, how can those people live? I would not be able to rest with myself if the shoes was on the other, on the other foot with that. And it takes a village to get through that. The grief you would never, ever, ever get over.
So since then, you said you started a foundation. Mm-hmm. Tell us about the work that you've done there and how people can help.
So the work that I do is basically to help families overcome the initial shock of, the transparent of what we're going through. You're losing your child. A lot of parents don't have that connection to get in touch with their detectives. So I've been that forefront person to kind of help with that a little bit. And I do believe that detectives should call, the families back. You want to know something. Whatever your justice is, you want to know something. So helping them with that, helping kids to, I started a mentorship program as well, and also an athletic team for football, sports, and all of that, to basically just help them, get on the right path and not, be rebellion to go back and try to retaliate to the person that have taken their loved ones.
I think that's so important that the message here has been so many people are out there in your court trying to help.
Yeah.
And that's what we hope that people who are watching this hear, that you're not alone.
Yeah.
And that particularly for children, there's so many opportunities to just reach out.
Yeah.
Your sports league is just incredible because we know that's such a wonderful way to get kids involved and have other mentors in their life.
And it's really to change the mindset. Like I say all the time, the community is the people that's going to make the change in this city. I think that we need to take away the blame game, the titles away from people, and we just have to step up. If you have not been affected by gun violence, you need to step up as much as you can and as you should, because you don't want what has happened to us to hit your home.
Very true. And to the moms who are going through it again, just what is your words to them?
It's hard. I'm not gonna lie. Some days I have good days and some days I have very bad days. I thank God all the time for the village that supports me, my sponsors, my new family that has adopted me, through this process of that. And I feel like the families that have been affected, we all are the community of that we've been affected by gun violence, and we have to stick together.
And what about to the children, to the siblings?
My heart goes out to that as well, because Jamere left behind brothers and a sister, and of course they miss their brother. And for those siblings, those are the children that I talk to. The sibling has gone on to be with the Lord, but has left behind a brother, a sister, and I have 1 million godchildren now. I unfortunately can't have any more kids, due to illness, but I have a lot of godchildren. And that's the love. Yeah, it is. It keeps me going.
Right.
It really does. The community work and, interacting with families, because like I tell them, I'm no different from them. We share the same pain.
And I think that's the message again today, is that, reach out, let people know when you're struggling.
Yeah.
It's healing for you to do what you do. It's been healing for the other moms who spoke up today and this week about their plans of how they're going to want to get involved. And for Crime Stoppers, you need to know that we're not going to forget.
Yeah.
You know that firsthand. We're going to stand here with you. We're going to stand tall. And again, back to it takes a village. Everybody has a role to play. Everybody has a place that they're welcome in. And just make the call and reach out.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you, Ms. Darlene.